We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the New York Yankees. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, number 16, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Into the box is the veteran left-handed hitting Kenny Lofton as we're just about set for baseball.
Leading off tonight for Cleveland, center fielder Kenny Lofton.
And the pitch. And we are underway here this evening as the first pitch misses for ball one. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Coming to the plate now, Omar Vizquel. And the pitch. And that's taken high and outside for ball one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that 2-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
Hit down the third base line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 8, Albert Bell.
Now at the plate, Albert Bell. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First offering on its way. Way in front of that fastball. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Smoked on the ground left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. It's a potentially big two-out hit as Edwin Encarnacion will get to bat here.
Batting fourth.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 delivery, and that one stayed up a little high.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get fouled. 2-1. The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
The 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. 1 left for the Tribe. Indians nothing. Yankees coming to the plate. We'll be right back on MLB Network. Bob Feller, the right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Ready now, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Feller is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty V. And I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt, one thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Around first, digging for 2. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is in there.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
At the plate, Babe Ruth, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all four quadrants.
Posada stands at third with one gone in the inning. Into center field, line drive, base hit. A runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Hey, not an easy thing to do early against this good pitcher, D-Roll. Base hit and a 1-0 lead right away.
As an offense, they talked about this, wanting to get to this guy early before he settles in. When they grab their gloves to go out on defense, they know they got a lead on their hands.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. The 1-0. Runner's going, and it's fouled away. Runners on first with one down. The 1-2. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Here now the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. Taken in by Encarnacion, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Into the box, Aaron Judge. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. From the stretch, and that one just missed outside. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Swing and a miss for strike one. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Now the 2-1. Strike two, swinging.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We'll move on to inning number 2 now here in Manhattan. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Digging in, Francisco Lindor. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit. I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that's off his leg on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, Dero, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Off and running is Lindor. Pitch inside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
That's a swipe at the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Here's Michael Brantley as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Here's the 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Brantley is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Stepping in now, Larry Doby, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball one.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Fouled away. Lindor stands at second with two gone. Three and two to the Indian center fielder.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And that misses, ball four, so it's first and second now with two out.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got two outs, and he wants to get that third out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Striding in for the Indians, Yan Gomes. Twos all over the place. Two on, two out, and of course, here in inning number two. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
Here's the 0-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Gomes, 30 years of age. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 0-2 once more. It's taken on the inside corner. Strike three. Indians strand a couple. They're down 1-0. Next will be the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Yankees, designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
At the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Hard liner to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Here's Neil Walker. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. They'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kenny Lofton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This is foul for the first strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Kenny Lofton.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Standing in now, Omar Vizquel. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
2-0 count. The pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Albert Bell will be next. Now the 3-0 offering. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The left fielder, number 8, Albert Bell.
Striding in once again, Albert Bell, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Bell, 28 years old. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
And another snap throw to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge it.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in. The 2-0 on the way is looked at for the first strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Two balls and 2 strikes now. Vizquel leads off first with 1 away. Now a snap throw to first. Don't want to forget about it. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard to the right side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ballgame. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now you've got a couple of guys on.
Into the box now, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Ready with the 1-0 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He's going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
From the stretch. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. 0-1 the count. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. This catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
The 0-2 home. Fouled off. Fouled away. 2 down, runners at first and second. To short. Gregorius is there, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. They trail this one 1-0. Striding into the box, Miguel Andujar, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Third baseman, Miguel.
First offering on its way. Favorable call in there for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Another try at 2-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is there to record the first out. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball that time, not even close. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. To 1-2 now. And that misses 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Count still full, 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
In now, Jorge Posada. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The windup and the 0-1. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Up around the face.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
2 out, nobody on. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And here comes the Babe. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
There's a strike. It's 2-1. Feller pauses. 2-1 on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Posada over at second. Ruth at first. 2 out in the inning. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Posada is on his way home. He'll score easily. And they now lead by 2.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came
Right
from.
fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Now the 1-0. 1-1 to count. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Turned on down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. 3 innings complete. It's the Yankees 3 and the Indians nothing. Stepping up now, Jose Ramirez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Up high. 2-1 now. just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
A bouncer to the left side, taken in by Gregorius. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
At the plate now is the designated hitter. Michael Brantley comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. On its way is pitch number 75. Hit well on the ground to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batter, right fielder, Larry Doby.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Larry Doby. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. He takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in now for the Yankees. Gregorius hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit on the ground to third, and that's through for a hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
From the stretch. 4-1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is a breaking ball in off the plate. Three runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. To 2-2 now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. Popped him up. Gomes moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Into the box, Jorge Posada. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Gregorius on second. Sanchez on at first with 2 down. In the dirt here. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Two and 2 the count. Here now the 2-2. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. First time up, he went down looking.
Yan Gomes.
Here's the first pitch to him. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Center fielder number 7, Kenny Lofton.
In now for Cleveland, Kenny Lofton. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball to straightaway left. Ruth is in pursuit, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Stepping in now, Omar Vizquel, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back easily. The 1-0 delivery. breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Three balls and a strike to Vizquel. No runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
3-2 pitch. On the move is Lofton. Count remains full. And he'll snap one over to first. And he's back standing. Another payoff pitch. He's running again. Popped him up. Posada on the move. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Stepping up to the plate, Albert Bell. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll dive back in. Has a look, now the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Two out with the man at first. Three and 0 now. From the stretch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Edwin Encarnacion now 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now Edwin with a swing and a deep drive to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 3-run shot down the line in left, and the Indians have come back to tie things at 3.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance the second it left the bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 3 runs already home here. High in the air into shallow left center. Here comes Gardner. He slides and makes the catch. A beautiful play to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in now, Babe Ruth, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses, ball 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Ruth. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Anytime you're battling and the score is even, you've got to get on base to manufacture some offense. He'll take that every day of the week.
Now at the plate, Brett Gardner. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. He's set. Here it comes. He swings and misses. Throw down. The tag, and he's out. Great job adjusting to the throw and applying the tag in time.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Lofton sprinting after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Judge singled home a run in his last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Oh, he gets a glove on it here to knock it down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now, if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
Count is 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Up around the face. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. Masahiro Tanaka takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 19, Masahiro Tanaka.
Jose Ramirez will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Now the 1-0. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Michael Brantley.
Striding forward now is the DH, Michael Brantley. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now the pitch. Nope. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Two and 0 to Brantley. No strike. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone. Now the 2-1 pitch.
chopped on the ground to first. Posada has it, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Larry Doby.
Stepping in, Larry Doby. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Doby, a native of South Carolina. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues, without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes, he's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of inning number 6, tied 3 apiece. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Gregorius.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball right down the line in left. Bell is after it, and they can't run it down. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Next for New York, Neil Walker. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Standing in now, Miguel Andujar. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Feller sets his sights. Here it is on 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Encarnacion is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Back here at the Polo Grounds along the Harlem River. Tight one on our hands. All tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Kenny Lofton. As he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Not in time. A great effort comes up short, and now the potential lead run is on base at first.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
And a dive, but he's back. Another look to first. A dive, but he's back. And again a throw. And the runner back safely. Into the box, Omar Vizquel, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. On the move is Lofton. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Foul ball, strike 2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Looked like a sinker there, but he got under it anyway. This is lifted out to left. Ruth comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Albert Bell.
Now batting, Albert Bell. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. From the stretch. And that one just missed outside.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
1-0 pitch on the way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. Lofton rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner will score from first. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Edwin Encarnacion now.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone. So...
Oh, look at Didi. He goes to first. He is out. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stoppage short. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Zach McAllister gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Zach McAllister.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses inside 1-0.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
A swing and a miss at a ball down. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Jorge Posada. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. One out, nobody on. And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Bounces in the dirt for a ball. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed, strike three.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Striding in, Babe Ruth will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball that time, not even close. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bell giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're still down 5-3. So here's Francisco Lindor now. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's got a batting average of .444. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. One away. Still anyone's ball game. 5-3 is our score as we take a look now at the starter comparison to see how these two guys fared in the matchup. Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. The 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. The 2-2. Hit back toward the mound. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
How about it?
Settling in now, Michael Brantley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
And the runner back. Now the 1-0. There goes the runner, swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right, and that is off the wall in right field, and they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding it to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back, he was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Brantley rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as it's now 7-3. And he is in at third with a 2-run triple.
Up next for Cleveland.
That's the difference between average and good hitters. Good hitters almost always take advantage of RBI opportunities when they present themselves. He does it here, and the lead is now 4.
David Robertson gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
David Robertson.
Standing in now, Yan Gomes. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. Doby takes his lead at third with 1 away. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Stepping in now, Kenny Lofton. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. A man on third with 2 down. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1. Bouncer up the middle. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
The batter, number 13, second baseman,
Standing in, Omar Vizquel trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. A runner on first with two away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Albert Bell would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out with the man at first. And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike one. 3-1. The 3-1. Popped him up. Andujar waits on it. And that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Indians on top 8-3. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brett Gardner. He flew out in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heater.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Encarnacion is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a looper to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, "Oh, nice."
Here's Didi Gregorius. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Stanton, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he popped him up. Vizquel over to his left, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Albert Bell. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's got 1 hit in 21 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Missed with a breaking ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Set to deliver on 3-0. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1. And a cut fastball here misses down and in. Ball 4.
Now batting, Shortstop, Francisco.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. Low for ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Just missed with a breaking ball. Now the 2-0 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Check swing grounder to the right side. To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. A runner on first with 2 away. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Pitch misses for ball 4, so that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's hitting .429. He's set, and the pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch, and this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Lindor at second, Ramirez at first, 2 out in the inning. Shoots this one over to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on the show right after this. Evan Marshall, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 50, Evan Marshall.
leading off the inning, Neil Walker. And they'll need him to get something going here.
For the Yankees, second baseman, Neil Walker.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. In the air, down the line in left. Moving under it, Bell. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. One out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
That's a changeup off the mark, and it's 3-0. The 3-0 is taken, strike one. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 3-2 one more time. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home nine. There are two away now.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He went down on strikes last time up. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Two out, nobody on. Taken, called strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Last chance for the Yankees. And this is taken low for ball four, and they'll have themselves a two-out base runner here after all.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Into the box now, Jorge Posada. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. From the belt, kicks and deals. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
A ball and a strike now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Scorched to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
8-3 tonight. The Cleveland Indians jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Bob Feller is credited with the win. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Yankees, 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base.